everybody, welcome back to A Case of the Mondays. Today is painting day and I am so excited because the last couple cases that I've worked on, not only have I reupholstered the inside, I've also reconstructed the outside and used fabric, so it's been a minute since I've painted the outside of a case. But today, we're going to paint the outside of the little maroon hat box. This one. If you remember from last week's episode, I reupholstered the inside with this magical tapestry that I cannot believe I found. And today I'm going to use it as inspiration for what I'm going to paint on the outside. In case you forgot. Clocks, plants, the Sherlock Holmes pocket, books, more candlelight, and they're poofy. Like if you needed a little rest. And it doesn't smell like old suitcase, so you're welcome. So today we paint. Let's go. Goes up. Thank you, Earth is just claim. Okay. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to paint on the outside. I'm just going to do it. You're going to figure it out, watch it come together, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay? Great. I need something round. Trace. I have nothing in here but crafts and puzzles. I spy something round. I need to go find a round thing. It needs to be bigger. Okay. This has been sitting in my bedroom for years. Perfect. Now while the base coat is drying, I'm going to do a little detail around the edges. I'm not going to do too much. It's going to do a little. Well, that timing worked out perfectly. One side is all done, and the front is dry. Oxide yellow, baby. Love this brush. That is exactly the color I wanted. I have an idea. While I'm painting this, I'm going to FaceTime my best friend Andrea, who speaks Spanish, have her translate the dish and give me the correct pronunciation. Hold, please.
Hi, Ruby.
Hi, buddy.
It's just a Saturday night at the campground.
I'm calling, and both of you guys can help me with something. I'm currently filming Case of the Mondays. Can you help me translate this?
Yep.
Okay.
Start with health is salud. Amor is love.
Amor.
Pesetas refers to money.
Pesetas. Okay.
And then y tiempo para disfrutarla means time to enjoy it.
That's perfect.
Yes. You don't need ice cream.
Yes, she does.
Casey's literally filling a Case of the Mondays, your favorite thing to watch, and you're too busy complaining about ice cream.
Here's your Case of Mondays cameo. Okay.
Yeah,
I love you. Bye. Disfrutarlas. 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 Okay. Now we're going to let that dry. Paint the other side. The second side is painted. Front is dry. Time to do the details. Pop quiz. What do you think I'm going to paint now? It's a clock. More? This is how all my tiny brushes get destroyed. Worth it. All the clock numbers are done, but if you couldn't tell, they're not just numbers. They're books. Let's add the details. When you paint a clock, you need to paint the hands. You have to be very intentional about where the clock hands stop. 4/28. April 28th is the day that Harper Lee was born. Harper Lee wrote To Kill a Mockingbird, which is one of the most banned books in schools in the United States. And it's one of my favorite books. So there we go. Pencil drop. Let's paint it. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna go eat dinner with my family, and then I'm gonna come back and put on the final details. We're back. Ow! I knew you were gonna do that. Penny's taking a bath. Dave is winding up a duck. Ah! Hit with a duck grenade. It's time to paint some details. I've been hit with a rainbow.
Oh, okay, good.
It's shiny. Okay, so all the book numbers and the leaf details are all done. Now I'm going to put on a sealer. And while that's drying, I'm going to go put Penny to sleep. I will be back, and I will be very quiet. Okay, hi, I'm back. Penny is asleep, and I'm going to be very quiet as I do all of the, hey, shut up, as I draw all of the black outlines on the clock, the books, and the leaves. And I also think I'm going to paint a few extra leaves on the front because the clock looks a little lonely. Penny's nursery and my studio are connected by a little Jack and Jill bathroom, and we are very lucky in that she's a really good sleeper, but I hope that if she ever wakes up in the night and I'm working in my studio next to her, that she's comforted by the sounds of my paintbrush jingling in the water cup, or just knowing that I'm right next to her working late into the night. Speaking of which, she is still asleep and I am all done. Do you want to see it? Here's the before and the after. I am so excited that my vision of the books as Roman numerals came out as good as I thought it would in my head. I am obsessed with this. I'm also so happy that I randomly chose this dish to be the shape of the clock because it ended up having the perfect inscription on it. See, so there's the clock and the clock, there's the gold and the gold, and then there's a pocket and a pocket. And the best thing about pockets is that you can hide your treasures in there, just like Penny hid this little medal that she won at the carnival in my pocket. I'm going to wear it forever. Also, I'm going to add the final layer of sealer in the morning after I've gotten some sleep. Maybe I'll just sleep in the case because it's poofy and comfy and I am very tired. I love this so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, now I have to be very quiet. And I did it. Yay!